this great?
It's freezing, bro.
Yeah.
Why are we standing at a bus stop?
Well, I've got something a little different planned.
Is it warm and dry?
Is it yellow?
It is yellow.
Hey!
Is that right? Hey, Ty Pennington!
Hey, guys!
Get on the bus!
Hey, boys. And the renovation starts right now. So guys, Tracy, Ed, Paulie, now you're probably having flashbacks to elementary school right now.
Bus 33 for me.
But there's a reason why you're on a school bus. In fact, these ladies are actually school teachers, and they have a very close connection with the family we're about to help. We also have some other help this week that's gonna be phenomenal. But right now, we're traveling through Davidson County, North Carolina. Oh, yes. On our way to meet the Creasy family, and it's Trisha, William, and their 3 kids, Brittany and the twins, Mackenzie and Michaela. Take a look at this, and you'll see why we're here.
I teach 7th grade students at Brown Middle School.
When I first started working in the Guilford County school system, she was the best looking teacher in the school. So I just felt like I had to take it upon myself to ask her out.
After Trisha and William got married, they found an old fixer-upper and bought it with plans to turn it into their dream home. They didn't make a lot of money, but both were passionate about education.
My name is Randy Holmes. I'm principal of Brown Middle School, and Trisha Creasy has been here for 15 years. I'm proud to say she was our Teacher of the Year.
She's probably the best teacher I've ever had because she was the nicest and the sweetest and the most understanding.
I tell William all the time, we don't have just 3 kids, we have 90 to 100 kids.
The future looked bright for the Creasys. That is until Trisha started experiencing stomach pains, and doctors finally gave her a colonoscopy. The results were devastating.
The doctor came in and said, without a shadow of a doubt, she has a tumor that's in her colon and it's cancer.
Trisha was diagnosed with colon cancer. She started chemotherapy and had surgery to remove the malignant tumor in her colon. But despite all the treatments, the cancer spread to her lymph nodes and into her bloodstream. The disease is now incurable.
When I found out, the feelings that I had weren't really for myself. They were more feelings, worries that I had for my family. What's that going to do to Brittany? Not to have a mother. What's it going to be like for my twins? Because all little girls need their moms. It's very hard to think about what may happen, but you find that strength from somewhere to keep on going.
It's really hard to see her sick because when she's sick, I feel so bad for her because she has cancer, and I just like to take it away from her sometimes.
I've never met another person like my wife. She can be throwing up in the bathroom, having the worst day of her life, and the very next day, she's back teaching those kids at school.
Her being there every day and her showing up, even going through what she was going through, inspires the people around her.
Trisha is not only fighting for her life, she's fighting for a cause. She and William joined Relay for Life. She was named Survivor Chair in Davidson County and helped raise over $100,000.
I want to raise awareness of colon cancer so that people get diagnosed early.
Unfortunately, problems have developed over time with her house. The foundation is cracking and falling apart. The walls and floors lack insulation, the roof sags, and there's water damage and mold all over the house. These conditions are damaging to Trisha's already weakened immune system.
2 weeks ago, she was not able to do chemotherapy. She had to skip a treatment because her immune system was so low. I think this house has something to do with that. Right now, we're spending approximately $1,400 a month just on chemo treatments. Whether we pay for a medical bill or replace a window, there's no second thought. Trisha has to have the chemotherapy to stay alive.
My biggest fear, of course, is dying and to not have that time that all mothers should be able to have with their children.
I hope to one day be a great teacher like Trisha, who doesn't give up, who's there every day, who's wanting the best for her students in all situations. So ABC, please come and help the Creasy family. They so deserve it.
I can tell you guys, obviously, it's pretty tough because she's really close to you guys, huh? How are her students? How are they taking it?
They're learning so much from her that's not necessarily science, but about how to be better people.
One thing is for sure, this family needs a safe, secure home So what do you guys say? You guys ready to do this? Bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
We're with you.
Well, then let's do it! Here we go, let's go.
I don't remember. Oh, what?
Good morning, Creasy family! Trisha, William, Brittany, Mackenzie, Michaela, come on out here!
They were running the opposite way. Here in Ty definitely gave me hope and my family hope because it meant that we were going to have a place that I can get the rest that I need, but also spend valuable time with my children and my family in. I think hope is the greatest thing that you can have in life.
I can only imagine how tough things are right now.
We just keep going, don't we? Yep. And be grateful for every day that we're given.
Is that one of the lessons you try and teach the kids now?
Definitely. I hope what they get from me being able to continue working and going to school, I hope that they take away that if they ever have to experience cancer in their life at some point, they can get through it. There is always hope.
I think you deserve a vacation. So here's the great thing, all right? This week, we and a lot of volunteers are gonna help build you guys a house that's healthy, safe, and comfortable. While we're doing that, though, you guys are going to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And the cool thing is, you're also gonna get to stay at Cinderella's castle. Oh, yeah. Yes, for real.
Mommy will feel like a queen, won't she?
So, show me the house.
Okay.
So, is your foundation in this kind of shape? Seriously? This is coming right off the top.
I didn't know that was coming off that badly.
Yeah. Wow. That whole thing is falling apart, obviously. Wow. Okay, well, let's see the inside.
Okay. Through here's the dining room.
Dining room, okay.
Yes.
I see there's not a door here, or that one's open, this one's open, so everything's just sort of
Open.
open.
Yes.
You come from the dining room to your master bedroom.
Exactly. It's difficult to come in here to rest because that's the girls' room there and that's Brittany's room.
So this is like a throughway.
Yes, exactly.
When you go inside, the house looks fine, but there's no way she can even get any relaxation or any rest in her own home. And the thing is scary is this home could actually make her sicker.
This is our only bathroom in the house.
You know, the twins who don't understand that
Mama has
Mom doesn't want anybody in the
needs to
bathroom.
take care of, yeah.
You know, and they're standing outside the door trying to get in because they need to go to the bathroom.
Right. She can't even go to the bathroom and have privacy. And for someone who's going through like cancer and going through chemo, they need a place to recharge. This week, we can give her that.
They love this property. It's definitely got this rustic vibe. So I was thinking sort of log cabin meets a contemporary family. So
Perfect.
It would be nice to incorporate possibly some of the wood from the house, the old recycling stuff that we do.
great.
Who can help me make a hopscotch? I'm gonna do it right here. I start with a box, right?
A box? Now, can you help him make the one?
So do you guys like all kinds of games?
Who wants to start first?
Whenever you have a story like this, you want to make sure that these kids are not just in a healthy atmosphere, but they're in an atmosphere that is fun. To have a place for the twins to be able to go and kind of lose themselves is really good.
All right. My turn, right?
All right, so this is your mom and dad's room here.
Yeah.
And then this is your room. And then I see this Paris here. Have you ever been to Paris or Europe?
No.
Now, do your sisters come into your room all the time?
They do.
They do.
And they make messes.
Well, you know, they're 5.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them.
It's a really tough environment for her to live in the inside, but I know a lot of the problems are really on the outside. What all were you trying to do here?
Trying to go around and replace the windows. Got some siding on the house.
What's this about? What happened here?
Before cancer
Right.
and then after. There's no finances to do it. The medical bills come first. You know, without the treatments, this family doesn't work.
I mean, have you come to grips with like the reality of what's really happening?
It's tough. Try to talk about things that we want for our children. She's told me before, you know, college first. You know, they absolutely need to go to college. And
so you guys have had that conversation?
we have. It's tough not to know what's going to happen day to day. And this time next year, where will we be?
Trisha is so important to all of us that, you know, we try to embrace her every day, just like it is her last day. She was in the hospital a few months ago, and I'm sure that the mold and the dampness, they were not making her bounce back like she should. It just tears me up. You know, she's truly an amazing person that I'm so lucky to have in my life.
You know, I lost my dad to cancer, and when you find out news like that, what changes in your perspective in life?
You try to spend the most time you can with your kids. Try to give them as many memories as you can, and showing that, you know, that if, you know, mommy's not better, that mommy's still there. Even if mommy does die, that I'll still always be there watching them.
You've had to be so strong for so many people, and I can't wait for you to come back in a week and be able to see a real positive look at your family's future. Trisha is a fighter. The woman isn't gonna take this thing lying down. And what's great about this week is we can give her a place where she can recover from chemo and let her know that her family is gonna be in a safe and healthy environment. We can also give her peace of mind that things will be okay. So why don't we gather up the kids? Okay. I think there's something else you might want to see. Coming up next.
Timber!
Check it out! Jewel and Tyler are here!
It's really a testament to how Trisha's lived, the kind of community that she's built.
She shines a light on my life.
Oh, that's really nice. That same community will now be there for her kids and for her family.
You guys hear that?
I do.
You hear that?
We hear that.
Come on outside. You're gonna want to see this.
I hear something.
Let's put our hoodies
You're
on.
gonna want to see that. Guys, take it up! We're not out here. Check these guys out. Look at the building. Tons of volunteers. As you can see, we've got a lot of help this week. I'd love you to meet our builder this week, Jason Hedrick from Hedrick Creative Building. Jason, come on up here.
Got 3 kids of my own, and I just cannot fathom the thought of what you guys are going through. And knowing the amount of lives that you have touched, even going through your illness, I feel privileged to be a part of this. We'll make this thing happen.
Words can't express how much this means to us.
Let's get you guys in the limo! Okay, so before you go, this is a little surprise that you actually can't open until I tell you to, okay? So take that because it's gonna be awesome, but you have to wait. I'll tell you later, all right? Are you guys ready to send them?
Just basically take as much quick as you can, but just carefully.
Yo, design team! Hey, let's have a meeting real really quickly. Okay, so just so you know, all right, I'm following sort of in the same page as Mom here as a school teacher. In fact, I'm gonna start handing out assignments. So Polly, why don't you take on the twins? Just because I can tell already you communicate on the same level. Ed, what I'd love for you to do, if we could actually get some furniture, maybe we could do a dining room table.
Dining room table, check.
And then I would love to do Brittany's room.
Okay, I'm gonna take on Mom's room, the master, okay? So let's get this thing down, all right? So Tricia is a school teacher. We figured, look, if we're gonna demolish the house, we might as well sort of follow in her footsteps and see if the house makes the grade. Now this is definitely getting a D, which stands for demo! And incomplete! All right, I'm giving this one a definite F.
Oh, timber! Thank you.
Sad to say, the grades weren't looking too good. Report cards came out today. Let's hit it! How you doing, Jason?
Oh, we're getting along.
Good. I like it. It's good to see you. I see we got our walls going in.
Yeah, we got our nice 14.5-foot wall.
Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful.
Okay, fellas, you're probably wondering why we're burning wood. Just so you know, yesterday we ripped up all of this from the front porch, and what we're trying to do is make it look as old as possible.
I love building tables, because as far as I'm concerned, it's the hub of the home. And when I think about Mum's situation, she's fighting for her life. Any time she can get with her family around her dining table, I think it's something she's going to cherish.
All yours, lads.
So this season, we're having all kinds of different people get on the bus, volunteer, and give back. And this week, Trisha's caring, selfless attitude has really inspired everyone. Two of my friends heard the story and really wanted to help. One is an award-winning singer-songwriter who sold over 27 million albums. And of course, the other is her husband, the greatest bull rider of all time. Check it out!
When I heard about the Creasy family, I really wanted to come out and lend a hand. Trisha's sick, but she isn't a victim. I mean, she goes from chemo straight to the classroom. It's pretty heroic. I've been through times in my life when I really needed help, and there were people there to give it to me. And it helped me keep my hope alive, and I think that having that hope alive is the most important thing.
Okay, we're ready to put you guys to work. You ready? Come on. I'm really excited to have Jewel here. She sold millions of records, but she's also got a heart. And the thing about Trisha is that this is a woman who is an incredible teacher. She gets up even after chemo and goes in and teaches these kids. So I headed over to school with Jewel because I really wanted to meet the kids that mean so much to Trisha. Hello, class. Hey, Crystal.
How are you doing?
Guys, I'd like to introduce Jewel is here.
How are you guys? Nice to meet you.
So this week, I've got sort of a special project that I'm doing for Mrs. Creasy. I'm gonna try and do a sort of a book. So what we're looking for is if you guys could come up with a word or an image or something that reminds you of her.
What do you guys have? Always happy no matter what she has been going through. That's really good.
The word love reminded me of her. She cares for me like my own parents.
She shines a light on my life.
And that makes you think of a star?
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Miss Creasy believes that anything can happen, and she never gives up hope, and she's always smiling.
I really believe in the power of words. I really think that you can give something that has no physical presence, thoughts and feelings. These are 7th graders talking about hope, and that when they have a hard day, they just think of Mrs. Creasy, and then they feel like their day isn't that hard. And it's pretty amazing to hear young kids articulate that.
So we gotta get back to the house. You guys gotta get back to class. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. This is gonna be awesome.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
This is gorgeous. It's smoke. This is cedar then, right?
Yeah.
This is beautiful. It's gonna look so pretty. We'll get 1, 2, 3 of these up here in the front. That rustic look we're going for.
How are we doing on Mackenzie and Michaela's tic-tac-toe?
Really good.
Nice job here on the zeros and the
Thank
X's.
you. We're trying.
Do you want to go one?
I would like to. I challenge you to a duel.
This week, I'm taking care of Mackenzie and Michaela, twins, 5 years old. With what this family has gone through, what this family's going to continue to go through, it'd be nice to have a place where they can go and just kind of get away from it all and play games. If I go X there, you take the...
You know what? I'm going to help you. In the spirit of Mrs. Creasy.
Thank you very much. I'm the champ!
We need to clear a little bit of land for the family. Now, I know you're used to strapping yourself onto a whacking great big ball, but this is a little bit more controllable, a little mini digger. Sound all right?
You ever seen me run it?
This week we had the very beautiful Jewel and her husband, Ty Murray. I mean, he is a rock star when it comes to bull riding.
Friends, I think it's pretty fair to say that World Championship bull riders make great bull riders, but lousy mini digger operators.
Now, Michaela and Mackenzie, now, they're all about games here, all right? So we got games going over on here, on Michaela's side. We come over here to Mackenzie's side, we got games over here, too. Hopscotch in the middle. Now, one of the things we wanted to make sure we do is give them their own little privacy, so we got a sliding door right over here. Jace Paul, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working on Michaela and Mackenzie's room. What about you?
I'm working on Mackenzie and Michaela's room.
Really?
This is special.
This is very special.
I'm gonna tell my teacher.
Oh, look, girl.
Cinderella.
Cinderella's castle was actually fun for all of us. I had a blast. You know, walking into that suite, it was just an amazing place to get away and just relax. The twins and Brittany just soaked it all in. They'll never forget that.
Mickey!
Look at the rabbit.
This vacation was the best vacation ever. To see my mom sick in the past made me sad, but it was very good to see her smile because I haven't seen her smile like that in a very long time.
Hello?
Hello, Creasy family. I wanted to call you because I'm sure you're curious on exactly what is in that box.
The whole time.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want you guys to open the box.
Okay, Brittany's opening.
What do you see?
College scholarship. In hopes of giving you peace of mind, the local college is granting scholarships to Brittany, Michaela, and Mackenzie. This is one last thing that you will need to worry about.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome.
The scholarships that the girls are receiving for college is a dream come true for our family. We didn't know how we were ever going to be able to afford that. Now we know that that's going to be something, whether I'm here with them or not, that they're still going to be able to get that education. It's amazing to know that. That's taken care of.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yay!
Bye.
Jason!
Hey, what's happening?
We got this beautiful front porch. We got our stone going over there. Look, we've even started with some of our landscaping. Now, what style are we calling this?
Contemporary log cabin.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it's contemporary log castle.
I kind of like that, too.
Brian,
Yes.
rumor has it that you're my go-to guy. Metal guy, I need something big made. When Brittany brought up that she would love to go to Paris, right away my wheels started turning. I want it to appear as if she's sitting on a rooftop in Paris. I want her name in lights, but I need a 7-foot bee made of metal. So does this mean that we have to weld?
We do. We're going to clamp this to the table.
It's gonna have a little seat in it, and I'm just really excited to give it to her.
That looks awesome.
So yeah, these are pretty cool, right? The insulated logs. What's great about this is it actually really, it's a great way to insulate the house and, of course, give it a good-looking exterior.
Yeah. Look at that. Perfect.
Now, which one of you guys does all the handy projects around the house?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Somehow I don't believe that. I don't know why.
He does all he lays around and writes all day and stuff at work. But I build stuff, so.
I'm always doing the poetry.
Yeah.
I think that Miss Creasy's definitely a fighter, and not having to worry about her housing and living arrangements, that's got to take a huge load off of her, and the less load she has on her, the better chance she has in her fight against cancer.
Well done, guys. Well done.
All right.
Nail these puppies in. When you guys have known Trisha for years,
It's been such a struggle for her to teach and work, and to know that she has somewhere safe to come home to, somewhere safe for her kids to play. It'll just put her mind at ease.
I know she's a dear friend.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys treat her like family.
If it was us in the same situation, she would have been there the same way.
I can relate to Trisha because we are both moms, and I dream that my children have a chance to have a teacher like her. She's so inspiring. Yes, okay, I have cancer, but it's not gonna keep me down. I'm gonna still be a teacher. I'm gonna still be a wife. I'm gonna still be a mother. I'm gonna do the best I can for as long as you'll give me. And, you know, that's a huge lesson in life. There is no doubt in my mind that we are in the right places at the right time.
Thank you so much. I mean, we couldn't say thank you enough.
How about that? Perfect.
Beautiful! That looks great.
Perfect.
All right, people, we got the keys. Let's move into
Mum's going through something that I never want to imagine, and we can't shake a magic wand and get rid of cancer. But I think this week, with everyone coming together and building a house for this family, it's definitely going to lift the family's spirits. It's a country rustic dream, and we hope the family love it.
Oh, goes into place. All right, let's give it one last wipe. Up next.
Forget getting out of that limousine and just seeing all those people. That moment for me was very special. To see the love that these people have poured out to us, it was truly amazing.
Okay, so as you can see, we've had so many volunteers come out. It's been absolutely incredible. We've also had, well, some other very special guests come out this week, too. We've got award-winning singer-songwriter Jewel, and her husband Ty Murray is here.
It's been such a pleasure to get to be in your city and see how many lives you guys have touched. I got to go to your school and talk to your kids. It was amazing.
Awesome. I'm excited for you guys to see it because we've been watching the whole process and you guys aren't going to believe it.
I'm excited too. Trisha having the courage to hope, teaching her kids to have the courage to hope, that was one of the most profound things that I ran across for me in my experience here. It's really inspirational. It really teaches you how to walk through life.
So what do you say? Would you like to see what's behind this?
Definitely.
Yes.
Can't wait to see it.
You guys know what to say. Here we go. Say it with me. Bus driver. Move that bus!
With everything that my family's been going through, with the cancer, the medical bills, seeing the house brought such incredible joy to me and my family. It's just the perfect place to raise my girls in. The old house was not a strong, safe structure. This new home is going to give my family peace of mind. It's going to be a place that we can build new memories in. It's our dream, and now our dream has come true.
So do you love the home?
Yes! Yes!
Well, do me a favor, give a big hug to Jason Hedwick and his whole crew from Hedwick Creative
The community came together, and we love you guys.
We love you guys. Wow.
And, you know, we did this for your family. And we just hope that this house up on this hill is as strong as you are.
It's just amazing what can be accomplished when people get together for a cause. It's just beautiful knowing that Trisha has a nice place to get rested up so she can enjoy spending time with her family.
Shall we check out the inside?
Yes!
All right, come on, follow me.
Look how pretty it is.
Oh, look. Oh, this is amazing. Look at these beams up here, Trisha.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
It was a huge burden lifted off of our shoulders to know that this house is not going to have the problems that the old one had. I really cannot wait until it gets really cold outside to just be able to sit in that warm house. Just be together as a family. It's just going to be amazing.
So, Creasy family, guys, what do you think of your new house?
Oh my
It's
God.
beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
It's unbelievable.
Now, check this out. Ed has been working on this dining room table. And then great, he took some of the old tongue groove flooring and actually ran it vertically.
It is so beautiful.
Okay, so you guys like what you've seen so far?
Yes.
Would you guys like to see some more house? Yeah. Well, then go check out the rest of the house. Go check out the rest of your house.
Pandas! Yay! Kinsey! Kinsey! Awesome!
Oh, it is so beautiful. Look, you got hopscotch.
The mirror image rooms are perfect for the twins. It's so incredibly beautiful, and being able to see them play with each other and be kids and have the space to be kids with one another brings joy and happiness to me.
Oh my God. This is wonderful. This is so pretty. It says my name. It's a chair.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Do you like your room?
Yes.
Obviously, Tracy knew how much you love Paris.
Yeah.
It's like you're on the rooftops of the buildings in Paris.
It is.
Cool, right?
Yes.
Now, why does that make you sad?
It's not sad. I'm just happy.
Those are tears of joy?
Yeah.
This week has brought me and my mom closer because we've had more time to spend together and not worry about cancer. I am very grateful and excited that every day we can come home to a beautiful house that is safe for our whole family.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so
my
pretty.
gosh. Look at the pictures.
Oh, those pictures are beautiful.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. We got a fireplace.
We got a fireplace.
That's pretty cool, right?
It is.
Wow.
I can't believe we have a fireplace in our bedroom.
I know.
That master bedroom is such a relaxing, peaceful place that William and I, for the very first time, will be able to spend some alone time in.
Look at this.
To
2 sinks. Wow. I know that I can go in there and have the privacy that I need, that I can relax in, a place that I can recover in after my chemo treatments.
You like?
Yes.
Awesome, right? Good.
Awesome.
Here's what's great. No longer do you have like a, it's a traffic
Right.
throughway with the girls running in and out. This is like a private room that sort of meant to be just a haven for you.
Right.
This is sort
My
of
second
a
family.
book I composed, and I had the students sort of write down things that they love most about you. That's so cool.
Miss Creasy, a second mother. She's a very brave, loving person and inspires me to do the best I can.
Opening up that book and reading the messages that my students put in there, it puts everything in perspective that what I do on a daily basis, going to work, is well worth it. And I am making a difference in their lives.
She will sometimes even come teach us even just a few hours after chemo.
They're going to hopefully look back and see that you can still stay strong and that there's always hope. Not only hope that I can beat this, but hope for my family's future, that if I don't beat this, that my children are going to be stronger, better people because of what Mom's been through.
And so when I'm feeling down and feel like giving up, I can just look in that book.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you so much.
So here's what I think we ought to do. Let's go back out in the great room.
Okay.
I've got a surprise I think everyone's gonna want to see.
Okay.
I'm so glad this week we could really give this family hope. Trisha has inspired so many people, and the lessons learned are that time is precious, and you should spend it with your family, and you should create memories that are happy and everlasting. And this week, we in the community were there for her. And I have to say, I think I give everyone an A+. I'm so happy you guys love the house. We've actually got another gift that I can't wait for you to hear. Tracy, why don't you tell them the big news?
Well, we know how expensive chemotherapy and your medication and your doctor's visits are, and our friends at CVS Pharmacy heard your story, and they really wanted to do something for you. CVS is giving you $100,000 for your medical treatment. And that way you can just focus on your family and getting healthy.
The burdens right there that were just lifted was just weights off of our shoulders it's just amazing. That's going to help us out so much. Wow. Chemotherapy is so expensive. The medicines that she takes are so expensive. But with the money that they're giving us, I don't have to worry about the medical expenses for next month or the next month. I don't know that anybody can possibly imagine what that's going to do for our family. I cannot thank CVS enough.
It's really touching what one person's life can do, and then what we can all do for each other is just lovely. So I'd like to sing this for you guys and for the whole community.
If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be that we're all okay. And not to worry, because worry is wasteful and useless in times like these. I won't be made useless. I won't be made idle with despair. I'll gather myself around my faith, for light does the darkness most fear. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. They're not yours, they are my own. And we are never broken.
That song that Jewel sung was just so appropriate for what I'm going through right now. And just kind of sums up everything, all the emotions that my family has been feeling and going through. And to share that with us was an amazing experience. There's just not the words to express the gratitude that I feel for the community and what they've done for my family. It's just so incredible.
Beautiful.
guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Creasy family. Welcome home. So Trisha, here's what I want you to know. All over the country, we are having a Relay for Life, and they're raising money to find a cure for cancer in your name.
Because of you and cancer survivors everywhere, we are fighting back against cancer.
We're happy to announce that we've raised over $90,000.
We have raised over $25,000, and we will not stop until the cure is found.
Go.